Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about Actually Additions. Alright guys, welcome back. We are going to go ahead and jump right on in. I did make some dark steel, so that's going to help us with our sag mill, but unfortunately, we are overflowing here. Like, this is getting crazy. Yeah, so all of this stuff is being stored. We have 42 diamonds, so I'm going to take some of that. I wish we could get some more emerald. I'll take all the lapis. These rubies and stuff, I don't think there's that much use for them other than basic tools. So I might get rid of those guys as well. Yeah, this is just getting crazy. Tons of stuff in here. We don't really need the Botania flowers, so it'll give room for other stuff. Yeah, I gotta find a better solution for this because, yeah, this guy is going to become overflowed real fast. So yeah, so I went ahead and made some dark steel. And if we look at how dark steel is made, it's pretty simple. You just need some pulverized coal or coal powder, some iron, and some obsidian. And it takes a little while and 20,000 RF to make one of these pieces. So I just had them setting in there while I was doing other stuff. And it made a stack. I just did a stack of everything. A stack of coal powder, a stack of obsidian, and a stack of iron. And that got us the stuff. Now, we can use this to make steel balls, which is what I'm going to use some of them for. Alright, so I actually need, I'm going to do 5. I think it does 16. No, it'll hold itself. Okay, 25 is good. Alright, now what you do is you basically take this and you stick them right here. And it has a durability on them. And as you can see, we're getting 4 every now and then out of 1. It also increases the chance of getting the other materials out of here. So this is pretty nice. These dark steel balls really help out a lot, and will double your ore production real quick. Now, somebody was saying, why am I using these Minecraft chests as buffers? I just haven't got into Actual Additions too much, but we're going to do that today. We're going to hop right on into Actual Additions, and to get into Actual Additions, we don't necessarily need the book, I don't think. The book is there though, because if we look at some of these recipes, you can click right here and it brings you into the book automatically. So there's not really a need to have the book unless you want it. Unless you want to know how to, basically get started in this mod. But to get started, I know we're going to need an atomic reconstructor. That's like one of the first things that you're going to need to get into this this mod. And we're going to need black quartz. To get black quartz, you're going to need coal and 1 piece of quartz. You know, we don't have any coal in my ME system, so let's go ahead and get a couple stacks because we're going to need a bunch of coal. Coal is one of those things in this mod that is used quite a bit. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the atomic reconstructor. We need the black quartz, and I'm going to get a stack of this stuff because it is used a lot. And some sticks. Just make a couple stacks. We always use a lot of sticks. There we go. And now we have the iron casing, and everything else should be good to go. There we go. Alright, and I want to get 1 piece of cobblestone just as the basic buffer. There we go. And I'm going to set this, I guess, not, I don't want to set it exactly up next to it, but I can set it close. Let me set it just right in the middle here. Alright, and we'll set the cobblestone right in the center of the room. That should work fine. And then I'm going to run the power cable. Let me go get some. We need, we could probably use the enhanced. I don't think this, well, actually no, it makes no sense to use the enhanced. So let's just use the basic energy conduit. And now this is getting power. As you can see, a UI pops up when you're looking at the item. And it's going to continue to shoot out unless we put something on it. We're going to need a redstone torch. Yep, redstone torch. Now the redstone torch in this mod switches the modes. So as you can see, We have pulse mode, we have deactivation mode, I'm guessing, and we have those two modes. I want it to be set to pulse mode. Basically means I need to push a button. And so I'm going to go ahead and make a button. Doesn't matter what kind of button. Whatever is cheapest to you at the moment. Just use a stone. I don't have any wood on me, surprisingly. So yeah, you just set the button here, and then bam. Then you can shoot this laser. Alright, so we're going to use that here in a minute. Let's go back to Actual Additions. I want to make, let's see, some energy laser relays. Because these things are pretty neat. And it's going to help us out a lot. Alright, so it gives us 4. We're going to need some obsidian. We're going to need some redstone blocks and some redstonia crystals, which you may be wondering, what are those? And an advanced coil, which requires a basic coil and some more of the redstonia crystals. Now the redstonia is pretty simple to make. It just takes 1 redstone and you hit it with the laser and it turns into a redstonia crystal. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to need 2. Let's see, 6. So we're going to need 6 per setup. So we're just going to need 6 redstone. And that's not going to cost us anything. And you basically just toss it over here or in front of the laser and hit your switch. And it converts it, as you can just saw, into the redstonia crystals. Awesome. There's also a few other things that is converted, as you can see right here. Basically the redstonia, this is lapis, this is a diamond, this is coal, this is emeralds, and this is iron. And this can all be converted. These are the enhanced versions, which we'll go over later. Alright, so back into Actual Additions. Let's go ahead and make this guy. It requires some more of that black coal. This just requires some iron or some gold nuggets. And I don't think I have the redstone blocks, so I'll go ahead and make a couple. And there we go. Now we have 4 of these energy laser relays. Now, to be able to connect these energy laser relays, we're going to need a laser wrench. To get the laser wrench, we're going to need some more of the redstonia crystals, so 4. And we're going to need iron. That's done the same way we did the redstone, so 2 iron. So 4 redstone and 2 iron. And this will get us going with some basically wireless energy that we can use to power our machines off of our solar panel. Awesome. So actually with this, you can throw everything out and hit it and it works the same way. So you can do all of that at once, or you can do blocks. Actually, blocks work as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the wrench. And make these guys. Eventually I will auto-craft those, so they won't be such a pain to make every time. But yeah, you can go ahead and make this guy now, a laser wrench. Or our lasers. Okay, I want to go ahead and come up top here. We have a buffer, so that is good. That'll keep our stuff running. But right now, we don't have a way to get our energy over here. I could take this and extend it a little bit. About as far as it can go. Or as far as as much as I have. And this should connect just like that. So now this laser has power. And if we come back here, you should see our machines. There's the sag mill. And our alloy smelter is right there. And then this guy is the basic capacitor. So I kind of want to keep that filled. So good thing we have 3. I'm going to place these guys here, just like that. And I can fill that back up. Alright, so what you do with the wrench is you click right here on it, and it says laser is stored. And then you click here, and there's a laser going through the blocks. And then since you clicked on that one, you can click on this one. It's going to share that link. And same with this one. You just connect them. Now all these are sharing power from that capacitor bank. Pretty cool. So that's one of the early game things you can do with actually additions. And this thing should stay running just fine. Okay, the only problem is we have this ugly laser that is shooting through the blocks. But I can take the coal out of these guys, and I should be able to remove them completely, and they should all work. I'm going to keep everything in this guy right here because this is also powering these two machines when I do decide to use them. But at the moment, we're not. We're good. And this, as you can see, it looks like it's struggling for power. I'm guessing it's trying to power this thing as well. Something's taking energy. Yeah. Alright, so let's look at some more actually additions. Okay, so we have wireless item transfers, and we have the Empowerer, which I don't think I want to get into yet in this episode, but there are a few early game things. There's Coal Generator, which will basically work the same way as the alloy or the other generators in the game. They'll generate a little bit of RF. This will generate 30 RF per tick for coal. There's a oil generator, which you can create oil from canola seeds, and then a leaf eating generator, which will generate power when it consumes leaves off of like a tree farm or something like that. Bioreactor for biofuel, an item repair, which is really expensive, by the way. It requires a lot of power. The auto breaker and auto placers are something that are really neat and good to get into. These chests, the large storage chest especially, is amazing. It has 4 pages to store things. So yeah, it's worth making these large storage crates whenever you get the chance. But it does require empowered void crystal blocks, which, as I was talking about earlier, requires the Empowerer, which we'll get into later. Okay, so we do have the energy lasers. There are fluid lasers, and I do think, yeah, you can switch these out with your atomic reconstructor just by having the laser hit them. And you can send fluids the same way we're sending power, and you can send items the same way we're sending power. Now the items are a little bit different. I actually could not get the items to work last time I tried, but they're supposed to work with vanilla chest, I do believe. Alright, let's see, is there anything else I would like to create with actually additions early on? Because right now, that's basically what we're doing. The automatic feeder might be something that we can do. So let's go ahead and try the wooden feeder. I do think it requires power, so that's not that bad. Where'd it go? I've already lost it. Oh, a canola press also would be something that we need to do. Let me go ahead and get some of this iron. Let's do iron. We'll do 32 iron. We'll do 32 redstone. Actually, we'll do a stack of redstone and coal. These are some of the things that we're going to use early on, and I need each of them. So we're going to go ahead and shoot the laser on them. I do believe they can be up here if you wanted to set up some kind of automatic system. Yeah, we can go ahead and throw all of these guys out. And hopefully we have enough in here. Yes, and it converts all of it. So there we go. Alright, now let's go back to actual additions. And we can go ahead and make a canola press. It does require canola. And we're going to need some of this. We're going to need quite a bit of that. That's used in almost every recipe. There we go. We'll make those guys and make the canola press. I don't think I have canola in here, but I do have canola because I did pick up those seeds and I was growing them. So I have a bit in here. So I can throw those guys in there and go ahead and make the canola press. Now I do not know if the canola press requires energy. It looks like it does require energy. Okay. So if we just take the canola that we have, I think we have, yeah, canola right here, and I'll take the canola from over here. There we go. And I don't, what's it, it says it's a filled tin can, it doesn't say what it's filled with. Alright, so we can take this guy and temporarily put him right here so it has some power. And I'll show you what it does. You basically place the canola in there, and it is going to make this canola oil stuff you see right here. And that is used to make power in the oil generator right here. Let's see if we can pull this up. So the oil generator, it doesn't say how much it actually generates. It does require 1 piece of canola, which we just used all our canola, so I can't really make one to show you. But it does make power. I don't know why I just made another one. Alright, anyways. What else is there? There's the placers. There's an atomic precision dropper. That one could be used for dropping the items down and automating the system. The fishing net is something that I would love to get into, but it requires the power, or the empower. The atomic feeder. This is what I wanted to make. Okay, so we're gonna need some wood. There we go. We should be good with wood now. Okay. Right here, the atomic feeder. We can go ahead and make the crate. And then I think we have everything but the carrots. We do have carrots, and we can make the golden carrots. So let's go ahead and get those. And throw those in there. Let's go. There we go. 2 of those guys. And should be able to make the atomic feeder. Is that called? It's called, yeah. The automatic feeder. I'm calling it atomic. The automatic feeder. What are we missing? Basic coils. Yeah, I think it was just the basic coils we were missing. Alright, now this does require some power. And I think we can set it up. Sheep wasn't there. Yeah. Oh, maybe it doesn't require power. Okay, it doesn't. So you go over here, let's throw some wheat in there. Will it automatically feed it? It looks like it used one. Maybe this thing needs to be placed a bit lower. I've not actually used this thing. There it goes. So it does work. It has to be in the center. I would like it in the center anyways. Come on, guys. Scoot on over. Scoot on over. Get. There we go. There, now I can do that. And this should automatically breed them, and it'll make sure there's not too many in the area as well. So that may be why it's not working, because there's too many animals nearby. Oh, there's the little babies. No, it actually is working. Awesome, so we have that going, so that's a pretty useful item. So I don't have to worry about breeding them. Alright, let's take a look again. I do want to get into the empower probably when we get more power going. We get a little bit more power. And I think power gen wise, I'm going to start some lava power. So we do have access to a nether. Let's see, there's a tank. I think it's the inner tank. The inner tank is going to be what we're going to use. And we do have everything to make this thing now. We have access to blaze rods. We have cauldron. And we're actually going to need 2 of these. We're going to need 8 blaze rods. And basically just, yeah, you create an ender tank. And you'll have a pump. There is a pump in this mod. or in this mod pack. Ranged pumps, I think is what it's called. There's a pump. Where's the pump? Right here, this pump. It is from Ranged Pumps. It does require a bit of materials to make, but it's definitely worth it. This range pump, I think, works with a redstone signal, and we'll just continuously pump pump water or lava for you, and it'll pump it and put it inside of our ender tank, and then we can use some, let's see, magmatic dynamos. Let's see, where is the magmatic dynamos at? Right here. And we can use a magmatic dynamo, yeah, to get this done. And it just requires a bit of iron. We can have a bunch of these guys running and generate quite a bit of power, at least early on. That would be fine. All right. Well, if you guys enjoyed this episode, talking a little bit about actually additions, please don't forget to click that subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And as always, thanks for watching.